So today I'm going to show you how to set up a mail server for your floor plan. Now usually if you just send emails, they come from noreply@expofp.com. But if you want them to come from your own email address, you need to set up some sort of mail server. So there's three ways to do that, and I'll show you how to do that. You go to Settings, and you go down here to Mail Settings, and you'll see you can either pick Mailgun, SMTP, or Gmail SMTP. And I'll show you how to do each one of those methods. For the first method, we're going to click on Mailgun here. And in order to get this information, you need to sign up for an account on Mailgun. So you go to mailgun.com, and then you just fill out this information to get started with Mailgun. Once you've filled this out, you just go to your email, and you click on the Verify Your Mailgun Account email, and verify your email address. Once you've verified your email and you've verified a cell phone with Mailgun, then you'll see this as your dashboard. And the way to add domains is to go over to Send and click on Sending. And you'll see this is the sandbox domain that is added for you to kind of test your settings. In order to add a new one, you click on Add New Domain, and then you come here. Now, Mailgun recommends that you don't just use your regular domain name as your mailing domain. And there's a number of reasons for this. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a subdomain, which is something like mail.expofp.com. So email will come not just from expofp.com, but from mail.expofp.com. And then you click Add Domain. And there you go. Now, just to be clear, in my case, I did mail.expofp.com. You do something like mail.yourdomain.com. Now, what we need to do next is we need to get an API key. An API key is sort of a secret code used between websites to know that everything's authenticated and okay to go. There's only one way to get an API key, and we'll only see it once. That's because it's such an important thing, you want to keep it secret. So what you do is you go up to your drop-down list here, and you click on API Security. And go ahead and click API Key. So once you've given a name for your API key, this will pop up, and this will be the only time you'll get to see your API key. So you go ahead and click Copy to Clipboard, and then you go to ExpoFP, and you go to your dashboard for your event. You click down here onto Mail Settings, and click on the Mailgun, and you paste it in. This is just a fake one I made. Then you type in your name. This will be who you want the email to be from. And then the mail name, this will be who is before the @ symbol. And then the Mailgun domain name. This is what you made your domain name. And then you click Save Changes. And then you see it all here, an abbreviated version of your API key and all the rest of the information. Okay, now I'm going to show you the other couple methods for setting up a mail server. So the first thing we have to do is delete what we've made here. Click on Delete. And we're back here. Now let's go for SMTP. So maybe you're using Outlook or Yahoo or AOL or Apple as your mail server. And depending on which one you're using, you can use this SMTP settings page. You'll type in whatever specific host you're using, whether it's Apple or whatever, and whatever specifically they say you need to type in here is what you need to have for that. The SMTP port, that is usually 587. Double check that, but typically that will be 587 is the correct port. Your username and your password, those would be the username and password that you used to get into the email server, whatever it is. The from name, that is going to be, again, your sender's name that it would appear in the email. And the from email, that would be your host address. So this would be the email that the emails will be coming from. And then you click Save Changes, and you've saved your SMTP settings. Okay, now we'll have a look at Gmail SMTP. That's if you're using Gmail for your mail server. And smtp.gmail.com will be your host. 587 will be your port. Your username will be whatever you use to sign in to your Gmail account. And then your password, that won't be your Gmail password. That'll actually be a separate password, kind of like the API key. And the way to get that is you go to myaccount.google.com. Now, the first thing you'll do on this website is you need to turn on two-step verification. You click on security, go down here to two-step verification, and here's where you can turn it on, and you can add a phone number, and that will turn it on, and then you can get a special passcode that you can use for your SMTP. Once you've set up two-factor verification, come back to this part of the website, go into the search bar and type password. Click on app passwords. And we want to make a new app-specific password, so let's give a name for it below. My ExpoFP password. And then what will happen is this will pop up, and your password will be here. You can copy it, paste your password into here. Then in the from name, you type in the name that you would want to have the email come from. And then in the from email, that will be the full email address that you want the emails to be coming from. And then you click Save Changes. Okay, now the last thing I'm going to show you here is how to send a quick test message. All you have to do when you get to a results page like this is you click on Test, you type in the email that you want to send the message to, and you click Send. And that's pretty much it as far as setting up a mail server. There's 3 different methods there. And as always, if you have any questions or you need assistance, you can reach out to us. You can scroll down on the main page of the website and fill out this form or email us at support@expofp.com.